Hey Brenda, this is your classmate Brandy discussing your Asian cultural values post. I really enjoyed yours. I think too because a couple things you said kind of relate to us being African Americans and how it would cause some, what is it, maybe some discomfort or challenges when it comes to the Asian cultures. First of all, I thought this one this week was pretty, it was like, wow, an eye opening. I actually had to talk with and contact some of my Asian friends just to even get more insight because I was in such a disbelief, honestly, at what I was reading. But, I understand it and I'm glad that it's even brought up in this class because it's definitely something to note. We don't know what clients we're going to get, so it's better to know what their background is before just trying to go in and help them. But I do appreciate when you were mentioning how it might be challenging as far as having your own biases and thoughts. Because I too, in writing my post, I was like, I'm already thinking like, ain't no way. My parents wouldn't deal with this. Like they wouldn't want me to be like this. Like, they would want me to stick up for somebody, tell, authorities or whomever when it's wrong. But per the Asian culture, authorities are like second nature. And then, respecting your parents, respect, honoring your parents, your family, bringing, that also plays a really big part. So, but no, specifically with your post, like I said, like I too agree with you when it comes to the biases. I think with all the cultures that differ from ours, I think would be just a bit challenging to understand and not try and tie in all that we know, but more of what we know about them. So I even think going forward, especially like I said, sister to sister, we could basically be able to, kind of put what we know on hold and try and understand where they're coming from and then just take that from that point to help them. So I think, at least for me, that's what I've been trying to tell myself, especially when going into this field, that I really need to keep that in mind. Also, too, like the conformity to family and social norms, yeah, definitely differs from ours. Expectations of things. You always have parents and everybody has like a generalized expectations of what they want for their kids, but culturally, it can be a little bit out there. So I think too, if Sherry ever came to me, I'd be looking at her like, so where's Annie? Where is she? It's almost like the way I read it anyway, Sherry's position in coming to us for help as human service counselors. It's like it almost it's like she would want us to justify her thinking that Annie shouldn't report this, Annie shouldn't do this, Annie should honor me, Annie should make me financially stable. And I think that would also bring a challenge too, because you're thinking like, well, Sherry, why are you here? What's the help with you? Or maybe Sherry actually is feeling impacted about it, but is trying to uphold, Asian cultures and not wanting to go against it. So that's what I also thought about too, just thinking about the scenario. But yes, Brenda, like I said, I appreciate your post because there's some definitely relatability into it that I can relate to. So I look forward to the remainder of your post in our class. All right, have a good night.